The newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The expelled officials of PDP-Laban remain unbothered by the party's resolution kicking them out of the ruling party. Let's get her take on this. We have PDP Membership Committee Head, Ma'am Astra Naik. She's joining us over the phone. Yusek Naik, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Riza. Magandang umaga sa lahat ng ating mga televiewers, no, and all those who are listening in. And my morning is very beautiful because I'm speaking with a very beautiful and empowered woman.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, would like to get your response, your reaction on your supposed expulsion from PDP-Laban.
Yes. Regarding that matter, no, hindi tayo bothered. Unang-una, just like what I have posted on my Facebook, I told those who have issued the supposed purported expulsion for the three of us is that we will just see them in the National Council, and my advice to them is for them to review and read again the party constitution kasi hindi po sila sumunod sa proseso kung saan nandoon nakasaad kung paano dinidisiplina ang ating mga miyembro.
So, ma'am, in the simplest form, this means you're still part of the ruling party, and again, you're not recognizing the resolution as being valid, correct?
Yes, it is not valid because number one, the very main reason is not they are not the disciplining authority of the party. It's stated in our constitution under Article 7, Section 3 that there are only 3 disciplining authorities. These are the chapter. There are only 3. Number 1 is the chapter where the erring member belongs. Number 2, the council where the chapter belongs. And number 3, the National Council. So, hindi po nakalagay sa aming konstitusyon that the National Executive Committee has power to discipline any member.
Ma'am, kanina po you mentioned about the assembly. Are you talking about the July 17 assembly, and is this going to push through despite nga po the resolution saying and declaring it null already?
Of course, it is going to push through. Number 1, the National Council meeting that will be on February 16, and the National Assembly that will be on July 17 will push through. The authority or the official that has the right to call for both meetings is the chairman of the party, and that is President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. It is not the president who calls. It is not the president of PDP-Laban who calls for these meetings, but only the chairman of the party.
Yusek, Senator Koko Pimentel is urging Vice Chairman Alfonso Cusi na i-reveal na po yung presidential bet ng partido. Will this be one of the many things to be discussed in the upcoming assembly? And meron na po ba kayong idea kung sino po ito?
Actually, Riza, we had a meeting with the president nung Tuesday in Malacanang, and we have invited party officials, members of the National Council, to an initial meeting with the president. That was where we presented the signed documents by our party members and other people na sa panawagan for the president to run as vice president. And it was also presented in that same meeting, which was aired last Wednesday over PTV4, kung saan inilahad ng ibang mga kapartido yung kanilang mungkahi na for the continuity of this administration's great work for the people is to propose that Senator Bongo will be considered as a contender for the presidency. So, hindi ko nga po nalalaman kung saan nanggagaling ang mga sinasabi nila that we have made allegiance to other political party. Na-misread din nila yata yung constitution. That's why my challenge to them was really to read the constitution again and put it in their hearts. Kasi nakalagay po sa constitution namin, when you say taking allegiance, it means you are going to take an oath of membership to another political party. At ibalik ko nga lang po doon sa punto that they are not a disciplining authority under our party constitution. Aside from that, meron pang isang punto, if bigyan na lang natin ng benefit of the doubt kasi gusto nilang mag-power tripping that they have the authority to discipline. What is required under our constitution is 2/3 votes of the disciplining body. Hindi po majority vote. Hindi nila binasa po yata yung ating Section 4 and 5 of the Constitution, Article 7, that it requires 2/3 votes, hindi majority votes. And that means they are required to have the signature of 8 members of the National Executive Committee. And there were only 6 who signed the resolution. At saka itong natin, it's not final kasi the power to issue finality of decision of discipline to any member of the party lies in the National Council. Ito nga yung joke ko sa post ko sa Facebook, buti pa yung media, merong notice. Pero ako na kanilang disiplina, kaming tatlo ni Secretary Cusi and ni Secgen Matibag, ay hindi po nabigyan ng pagkakataon kung baga na sabihin. Kaya we do not recognize their resolution because it is against our Constitution.
Yusek Naik, nabanggit niyo po na isa nga po sa inyong mensahe para dun sa mga kapartido niyo na i-review itong Constitution ninyo. Panghuli na lang, would you have any message for Senator Manny Pacquiao and again, those members of your party who is supporting him in this?
Ang mensahe ko sa kanila, unang-una siguro kay Senator Manny Pacquiao, he is a friend. He is actually a distant relative because his mother is a relative of my mother, pareho kaming nagmula sa Bukidnon. I will love him up to the end of time siguro, pero this is about political issues. We do not involve here our personal relationships. It's about process. It's about following what is in the mantra that we have been observing in the PDP-Laban. And I wish him very well sa kanyang fight. There are many things that he has to think about, pero he has always given pride to the Filipino people sa kanyang mga fight in the boxing arena. So, I wish him luck and siguro kung may pagkakataon, pwede rin na gusto kong manood. In fact, his staff know this because I have always been watching his fights, whether on TV or physically. Pinapanood ko po ito at susundan ko pa rin po ang kanyang as his distant relative. I am wishing him well and I would like to watch his fight. Senator Manny, you know that I have seen you and I have reached out to you so that we can bridge this gap and talk over the table na tayo-tayo lamang. And that invitation, that text messages I've sent you still remains true in my heart. Wala po akong hard feelings. Maybe meron lang pong maling advice na nabigay sa inyo at mali po yung hindi po complete, kumbaga walang complete staff work, yung naibigay na advice sa inyo about this action that you have done. So, no hard feelings po and I really hope that you will be able to join both the National Council meeting and the National Assembly. Meron po naman tayong Zoom link para doon sa mga hindi makaka-attend physically, even if you are in the United States for those dates. We are encouraging you to join via Zoom. And to the other members of the National Executive Committee who signed my expulsion, bukas pa rin po ang aking puso para sa inyo. I have always been communicating with you and siguro we can all settle this. Ang problema kasi dito, Riza, they have used underhanded tactics giving the notice and even the resolution to the media before it has even reached me personally. So ako bilang membership committee chairperson ng PDP-Laban, lagi hong bukas ang aking puso para sa lahat ng miyembro. I believe that everything laging turo sa amin po, no? We agree to disagree, but we let the majority's voice rule.
Well, Ma'am Naik, maraming salamat po sa inyong oras and for sharing us with your insights. Makikibalita po kami muli after the assembly.
Yes, thank you very much, Riza, for granting me this interview, and I hope yung ating mga kababayan na nakikinig ay na bigyan naman ng better point of view sila sa mga pangyayari. At isa lang ang aming assurance sa ating taong bayan, the PDP-Laban has a very rich history all throughout its existence. We are about to celebrate our 40th anniversary next year in February. And isa lang sa mga nais kong ipinagmamalaki bilang matagal ng miyembro ng partido ay napakaganda po ng istorya ng PDP-Laban. All controversies siguro ay pinagdaanan na namin mula pa nang ito ay matatag. But we have always come out as a better, stronger, more organized political party. And we continue to pledge to the Filipino people that PDP-Laban will be true to its mantra, the poor first and the poorest first, the poor second. This party has been created in order to serve our Filipinos so that they will be lifted out of poverty. And our party chairman, President Duterte, is very, very serious about this mantra that we have. And we will do what we can so that the political system of the Philippines will be stronger. And all these, raucous, these mga kaguluhan, these are all part of a very healthy democratic system that the Philippines has.
Ma'am, we certainly wish, of course, the best for all of your endeavors. Muli, that's PDP-Laban Membership Committee, Committee Head, Ms. Astra Naik. Now, Chief Presidential Legal Counsel Salvador Panelo says President Duterte's possible vice presidential run is meant to protect and serve Filipinos. In a statement, Panelo said that there is no legal justification to prohibit Duterte from running as vice president in next year's polls. Panelo also allied fears that the president will control the office of the president once he is elected as vice president, describing such concerns as illogical. He added that if the Constitution intended to prevent the president from seeking any post, it would have been included in the Charter's provision. Duterte's legal counsel also emphasized that the president has no ambition for power or position. Meanwhile, the PNP reports that the country's crime rate dropped by 64% under the Duterte administration compared to his predecessor. Police data showed that around 395,000 index crimes were documented nationwide from July 2016 to June 2021. This is much lower compared to the over 1,113,000 crimes recorded during the Aquino administration. This comes after the Global Finance magazine ranked the Philippines the least safe to live in among 134 countries. Manny Pacquiao's former foe, Miguel Cotto, visited the People's Champ during his training at the Wild Card Gym in Hollywood. Pacquiao shared a video of their encounter on Instagram and said that it was great to see his good friend. Pacquiao and Cotto fought in November 2009, where Pacquiao dethroned his opponent for the WBO welterweight title via technical knockout in the 12th round. Pacquiao is currently deep in his preparation for his bout against Errol Spence Jr. on August 22. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 12 noon as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.